It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there. A very quick first down.
The tackle
there's plenty of
made
real
by
estate for him to
Rock
maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league.
First down.
Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Geis. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They're going to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. This one out quickly to Westbrook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. On 1st down, this is Geis, and he won't get much.
Darius Geis,
maybe a
the ball
couple
carrier.
Down inside the 35
He's
to the 34.
tackled at the 34-yard line.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
They'll run with Geis. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
A yard in the wrong direction. Makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Rucker. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Banagoo.
In there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down.
Fourth down.
On fourth down on his Logan Cook to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Check, 47. Shift, watch the shift. Shift. Check smash.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line.
Tackle made at
only
his own
a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
A gain of a yard.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Dragon 60. No, night. 47's the Mike. 47's the Mike. Hey, let's get off.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's only able to get it to right around the 3. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it third down.
8.
Three down. Here we go, Mike 20. Let's go, D. Big sear. 70 Ranger.
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. He's got his tight end, Burton. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down.
At the 21-yard line.
They can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Jonathan
11 more on that one, and another first down.
11 more
so
yards.
Back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Ball carrier.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Here I come.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Pretty decent game.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Mike 20. Mike 20. Ricker. Wrestling 19.
From the gun is Eason. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless
no
after
score.
1. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Rucker. And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
Rutgers
and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
At the 31.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield.
First down,
I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Geis. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
Right at the line.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
At the 31-yard line.
There.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rucker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Two first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Off play action. Rucker. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete.
Intended
couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to the ground game now with Geis. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rucker. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Shotgun handoff down to Geis. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes. And they're wrong, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
Number 25, Marlon Mack,
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out,
at the 26.
and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. No. Off.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Good.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Show an A. Check 24. Check 24. 70 Timberwolves.
This is Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Number 28, Jonathan
8
Taylor,
yards
the
on the
ball carrier.
pickup, and now they'll have some
Leon
options
Jacobs
on second and
down.
short.
8 yards
Offensive
on the
linemen
pickup.
love creating
Brings up
space for their
second
guys
and
carrying
2.
the ball. But when
At
that
the
guy also
44-yard
breaks
line.
tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Here we go. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Let's go one more.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Good for a
They'll
goal.
get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first
First and
down.
10 at the
Second and 2 is
47-yard
prime
line.
time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Here we go, Mike 20, Mike 20. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Come on now, let's go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Eason's pass.
Give him 7 on the play,
Complete to
and
number
it'll
1.
bring up a second down.
It's a gain of 7.
Just about every
Brings up
quarterback is
second
trained to
and
really look
3
downfield
at
first
the
before you come
46-yard
back and make a
line.
nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
No, no, no. Check, 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 check.
They'll run here with Mack. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation
First and
nowadays.
10 at the
but I love
42-yard
watching a team
line.
that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's first and 10.
44 is the mic, 44 is Mike.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he got blown up.
The
Losing
running back
yardage
on
on
the
the play
option.
back at the 44.
Josh Allen on the
2
tackle.
yards the loss, second
It's a
and
loss
12.
of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the Jaguars'
He's got the first
44-yard
down here
line.
inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their
First and 10 at the
timeouts
27-yard
as they stop
line.
it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, Jacob Eason. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
Brings up
Screen
second and
pass.
1.
Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1.
Quarterback, D, street, get that quarterback. Check.
Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Taylor.
And the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts.
Colts.
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to
First
go
and 10
in this
at the
first half
12-yard
of action.
line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard
Taylor again,
line.
the ball carrier.
It's a pickup of
He was
4, and it'll
brought
bring
down
up
at the
2nd
8-yard
down.
line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
25-yard
To
attempt.
the right hash, and this one just a chippy. McCann's kick up and good. And that will do it for this first
That's
half.
the end of the
So
first
we've reached
half.
halftime in a
The score,
low-scoring affair,
all
just a
time.
pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up?
Complete
Going to
to
give them an
number 1.
advantage to move the ball
A
downfield.
6-yard
Let's find
pickup
out what they
brings
have
up
dialed
2nd
up.
and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
You ain't doing nothing today. Why? Get wide.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And able to stay on his feet past
Number
the
1,
30
the ball
to about
carrier.
the 33-yard line.
Jared Wilson made the tackle.
Keep playing hard.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Let's get it.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They
First
needed a
and
yard.
10 at
They
the
got it.
33-yard
First down.
line.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Number 28,
And
Jonathan
the big fella
Taylor,
stepped
the
that
ball
one up in
carrier.
a big way.
DJ
I think
Reader
doubling
brought
him
him down.
has to be a priority because
A
you
gain
can't
of
move
2.
up to the next level
Brings
if you
up
don't take care
2nd
of him
and 8
first.
at the 35-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You better bring it. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Cup 19. Cup 19. Switch. 44 is the Mike. 44 is the Mike. I'm coming for you. You mine. 44, 44. Mike, 44.
Eason. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. There for the tackle,
Another
former
carry
Wisconsin
for the running
Badger,
back.
Leon Jacobs.
Leon
That's
Jacobs
a really
brought him
nice,
down.
tough run inside,
It's
and they
a gain
gained
of
5 yards on it.
Brings
And to be
up
frank
second
about it,
and 5.
most offenses don't expect to
the
get 5
40-yard
yards on
line.
a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll run with Taylor. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there. First down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Mike's 47.
The give to Taylor. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Jacobs brought him
Brandon,
down.
5 yards on that
A
run.
gain of 5.
Let's get
Brings
back
up
to the huddle and
second
make sure
and
you're a
5.
back. You
At the
spend time with the
23-yard
offensive
line.
line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Operating from the gun, Eason. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
First down and goal
I don't
to
know what they
go.
talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
A kicker fest so far, all points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
Crash, crash.
They'll run here with Mack. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down
Number
to the
25,
5-yard
Marlon
line.
Mack, the ball carrier.
So that run gets him
Tackle
about
made at
halfway
the
home.
5-yard
Yeah, it's
line.
now 2nd and
A
goal.
gain of 5.
The end zone
Brings up
beckons. It
second and
looms.
goal.
They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 47 Mike.
Taylor. And the hole closes quickly here. He can
Jonathan
find only
Taylor,
about
the ball
4.
carrier.
Call it a gain of a
Leon
yard as they get a
Jacobs
little bit
brought him
closer
down.
here. It's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1
This
yard
path
on the
became
play.
similar to almost
It's
running
now
a stretch
3rd
play, didn't
and
it? Trying to
goal.
find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Get the ball right here. Let's go. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Let's go, defense. Let's get it.
From the gun, Eason. And he's got his target. It's caught. That's touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually
The
covered.
kick is good.
Nice job coming off of that and
Makes
getting it
the
to someone
score.
who was open.
Colts 10.
And out of the backfield gets
Jaguars
in
3.
for the score.
Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat in the driver to get at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Hey, 4 down.
19 tight. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down,
look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete.
But coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking long for Went. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be taken down inside Indy's 15-yard line. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Operating from the gun, Rucker. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out
with
on
the
this
score,
third quarter of play. Back now in
3.
Indianapolis. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, switch gears.
Throwing again, Rucker. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Complete to number 17.
An 11-yard touchdown.
Jacksonville.
And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. taken at about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense at the line and set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the
37-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
47 Mike, 47 Mike, 47.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And that play went nowhere.
Jonathan
Losing
Taylor,
yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Behind the line of
He'll
scrimmage.
lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up
Yeah, it's
2nd and
Taylor.
11 at the 36-yard
Up
line.
past the 45 before being tackled.
Jonathan
11 yards
Taylor.
there. 1st down.
That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Safety creep. Switch. 47's a Mike, 47's a Mike. 19.
Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
Let's go, baby. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn.
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. From the gun, Eason. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be a 2nd down.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
From the gun, he'll be inside. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up
Josh
3rd
Allen
down.
on the tackle.
Tough day. Tough
It's a
sledding
gain of
right
3.
there, and it's been
Brings
that
up
way the
3rd
entire game.
and 2.
Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down.
But sometimes, Brad, there's just not a secret to
the
how things
34-yard
get done.
line.
He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the slant. 47's the Mike.
Now Taylor on 1st down. They're going option left. And he'll get this down
Taylor
about the
again,
30,
the ball carrier.
31-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31.
2 yards on the pickup
2
there.
yards
It'll be
on the
2nd and
pickup.
8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Hands it off out of the gun. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Colt.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Kill. Hey, Mike 20.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Burton. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings
Brandon,
up
perfect
2nd
defense
and
in this
4
situation.
at the
would have meant that there was an
13-yard
incompletion
line.
and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On second down, it's Taylor. And they get to him quickly as he stops right around the 13. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
A gain of a yard.
This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway, because that's your strength.
Because I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Hey, we got 3 down.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Someone's been having a good game so far. And you know
1st and
something?
goal at the 8-yard line.
They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic. Hey, defense. Hey, defense.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out.
No gain
Remember,
on the
they get
play.
an extra time
Leads
built
to
in coming up here
2nd and
shortly
goal
at the 2-minute
at
warning.
the 8-yard line.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
47's the mic.
And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout.
A 2-yard
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache. Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Nike 18.
Check. Check hot route. Hot.
He may try, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead.
For the extra point.
And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback.
Makes the score
Takes you a while before it gets to the
17.
quarterback.
Jaguars 10. Tucker McCann set to kick off.
McCann's got it teed up. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st down, this is Geis. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake. Rucker. Being chased out left. That one complete. He finds Shark. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 41 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
To number 17.
They'll contain him to just 4.
4 yards
2nd down.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown.
Rutgers pass.
So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor, in effect.
And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
At 17. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. The rush, the rush, the rush. Panther 11, Panther 11. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. All day, baby, all day. 29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Squeeze, double.
6 guy. Check 6 guy. Rocco 80.
So that'll back him up 5.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
It's our time. 29.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout.
Down at the 33-yard line.
13 seconds left to play.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle, pockets,
60 license.
On 2nd down now. It's Taylor. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 2 yards gets him back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
A gain of 2 makes it
And we have free
3rd
football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
The offense at the line and set to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Drop deep. 4-7's the mic.
They run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. What a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
All day, every day, any day. 47's the mic, boys.
Here's Taylor. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Watch the pass. Rush in. Watch twist.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Matt. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They go with the ground game, pick up the 1st, first.
First
Now in
and
plus
10 at the
territory.
47-yard line.
The play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
All day, baby, all day.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
First and 10 at
there
the
is no
30-yard line.
antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
All day, baby, all day. Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my
From the gun, they'll try to run it. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Crunch time, defense. 47 Mike, 47 Mike. Mike, 47. Let's get the ball.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up.
Mike 29. Check Mike, check Mike. Kill.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up the 4th down. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, breaking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And now the Jags going to signal for another timeout. They'll be left with just one remaining here at OT.
For the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
McCann's kick up and good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
Makes the score.
They're able to put 3 on the board here in the opening drive of OT. And now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
McCann's got it teed up. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you.
It's a gain of 10.
Get the touchdown.
First
Finish
down,
the game off.
Jaguars.
That has to be the mindset.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Today's final score,
great game that we got to see, and making it extra
Jaguars
special. Not only
17.
did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Indianapolis, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another home date next week as the Kansas City Chiefs come to town. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.